What is up, you guys? It's your girl, the real Mrs. J. And y'all, I'm super duper tired and irritated. My daughter, she pulled one on me today. I'm sorry, y'all. I be trying to get these braids together. Yeah, my daughter pulled one on me today. I knew that she had plans to go to Sushi King with her friends, right? And so she decided, she told me this morning, she was like, Mommy, we decided we were going to go at 5 o'clock. So I was like, okay. So I went to the ATM. I got her money and everything else so she could, have money when she go to Sushi King. And so it's like almost 5 o'clock, y'all. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, I need to really get up and motivate so I can vacuum and start cleaning my house. So I have a Kirby vacuum cleaner. And so I had realized, it like dawned on me. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get a belt for my vacuum cleaner because the last time I was vacuuming, it broke. So I'm like, okay. So I called this because anybody who has a Kirby knows that you have to go to like a authorized dealer to buy Kirby parts. You either get it from an authorized dealer or you get it from like the Kirby website. And it's sort of like Apple. Like you can't just buy their products anywhere. And by the way, I did get that vacuum cleaner for $100, you guys. So yeah. We know it's a $3,000 vacuum cleaner, but just on a quick story time. They came over, they did the whole demonstration, and I'm sure everybody knows, especially if you're of a particular age, you know that they would come to your house and try to sell the Kirby vacuum cleaners. They would do like, demonstrations and all that stuff. So one day the guys, they came to my house, they did the demonstrations and all of that. So I'm like, well, shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and get the vacuum cleaner. So I got the vacuum cleaner and I gave them a check because they needed it was like $100, and then I would pay for it every month. So I gave them the check for the $100, and I don't even know if they cashed the check, but shortly after that, the guy quit. So my husband, like, oh my God, when he found out how much that vacuum cleaner cost, he was like so pissed with me. Like, I know you ain't spent $3,000 for a damn vacuum cleaner. We don't even have a house, because at this time we was renting a townhome. It's like, we don't even have a house yet, and you gonna go buy an expensive vacuum cleaner? That's stuff you do after you buy a home. So I called the guy back and I'm like, could you come back? Because they give you like a certain amount of time that you can return it. So I was like, okay, I don't want this vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. So the guy's like, okay, well, I'll come over there. So the manager came over to my house, told me that they had, that the guy had quit or whatever. And so he was like, are you sure you want to return the vacuum cleaner? And he kind of convinced me into keeping it. So that was the last I heard of him. The last I heard from anybody. So literally I paid $100. I don't even remember them cashing a check, y'all. But let's just say I paid $100 for a $3,000 vacuum cleaner. But it was, if you do decide to get a Kirby vacuum cleaner, they're so worth it, because that was 2010 or 11. And that thing is still working. It's still the bomb. Okay, still the bomb. I've never had a problem with it, besides just changing like the bags, the little the belts, and stuff, just simple stuff like that. But it's never like broken down on me or anything like that. So anyway, y'all, I don't went way off topic. So I really wanted to come on here because I saw something very sad last night, and that was MU. I don't really know. I know they said something about Snoop had some recordings of her and Don Cato and this and that, and MU looked real distraught when I saw her last night, and she was really upset, and she even lashed out on V. Lenore. She was like, V. Lenore, stop trying to make this about you, you know, and which I agreed, because I looked in the comments and she was saying, you said that nobody's there for you in your life. Girl, that's not what she was talking about at that time. This girl is just pissed off and hurt. So, but the thing that disturbed me about the whole thing is not so much of what they were going through, because it shouldn't have been in the first place. And, you know, the same stuff you dish out, it's gonna come back to you. And that whole y'all sending stuff, throwing little shots, and mainly Tracy throwing shots at Lady Snoop about Don Cato old ass, you know what I'm saying? But you know, she was upset about it. I'm still trying to, I gotta get more information, you guys, on the situation. But I heard her say something that was so disturbing to me. She was like, and I got, just to think I got sober for him. That right there just didn't strike me as being very, it just didn't make sense to me. And I'm going to say this. Why are you getting sober for a man? You should be getting sober for yourself and your children. Like, that's what I think. So when she said, just to think I got sober for him, it kind of had me a little worried, because I'm like, okay, is she about to go out on a binge? Like, is she about to get high again? Because that's really one of the things about a person that's going through sobriety. They cannot be under any type of stress, because when they become under stress, they're going to go out and start getting high again. And so I'm concerned. I don't want the girl to get high. Like, I throw shots. You know, I ain't even say I throw shots, because maybe I do throw shots. Okay, I do throw shots sometimes. Okay, but it's just for shits and giggles. It's not, you know, anything serious. So it just has me concerned, because I don't want the girl to go get high because she upset. And I really agree with ZX when he was like, you know, just keep your stuff, keep your relationship off of YouTube. Why? Keep your relationship off the internet, period. You bitches could never. You would never know what my husband looked like unless y'all dox me or something like that. Other than that, y'all not going to see my husband on here. You're not going to see my kids on here either. You're just not going to do it. I'm not sharing that part of my life with you guys. And, you know, this whole look at me and Don Cato thing right there was just weird to me in the first place. He always looked uncomfortable in all of the pictures. Tell me I'm lying. He always looked uncomfortable in all of the pictures that they were taking on YouTube. And he was looking like Ike Turner too back in the day. Big wheel keep on turning, proud berry keep on burning. Now we rolling on a river. I'm just messing around. But yeah, keep your business off of YouTube. And that's half of y'all problem. Like, as far as y'all relationships. If it's not something, if you're putting your, like, for example, I mean, I ain't trying to, like, take up for myself or anything like that. But if it's something that's happened to you, or an experience that you've had that can help somebody else, then yeah, by all means, put it on the internet. But when you're trying to, like, flaunt a relationship because you're trying to get back at somebody else, it's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire on you. But yeah. So I just hope the girl is okay. I hope that she continues to stay sober. I know it's pretty hard right now with her being hurt and all. And I don't know if they got back together. I don't know. I really haven't been on here today at all. I think I was looking at like Dee Dee Love earlier, but other than that, you guys, I really haven't been on there that much today to kind of figure out what's going on now. But yeah. And I see Tracy is in Palm Springs. Girl, the gym didn't help out at all, did it? Because you still look... Still looking a little Rasputious. Yeah. Just had the picture with the long gold tooth hanging out. See? White teeth. This teeth. Professional smile. That's That's what you're supposed to have when you're in your 50s and 40s. Because, see, I used to have a goal. I had a goal and a crown. But, see, when I went back to college and I was like, I want to make something of myself, I knew that I had to get that mess taken out of my mouth so that I can be, you know, be looking professional. But, yeah, anyway. Y'all know me. I'll be throwing my little shade every now and then. But I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, The Real Mrs. J. I keep squinching because, y'all, my glasses are dirty. So they're, like, over here. And so when I look at the screen, it, like, gets blurry a little bit. But I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, The Real Mrs. J. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.